Hey there, welcome back to True North Reviews. My name is Ryan, and today we are keeping things rolling with List Season 2019. This is the episode where I start to give some praise to music I heard this year. In this video, I will be recommending a list of EPs, the extended play, typically shorter releases than a full-length record, but not short of entertainment. I did not get a chance to fully review all of these EPs, but those that I did will be linked down below in the description, along with the links for the music for you to check out the music, because that's the most important part. Support the artists, and if you care to support the guy supporting the artists, you can subscribe to True North Reviews too. All right, let's get into it. At number 10, it is a very recent EP, which I was hesitant to put on here since it was so fresh and new in December, but I still think it deserves some praise and to be on here in some form or capacity. This is Mark Ronson's Spies in Disguise soundtrack, and I know I'm not usually a big supporter of movie soundtracks, but this is a great vintage look at R&B and funk. I love the features on this EP, not so much with the Lil Jon track, but I think it's a massive improvement over Late Night Feelings, which was the full-length album that Mark put out earlier in 2019. And for sure, with these great collabs on this EP, I would like to see Anderson .Paak team up with Mark Ronson in the future for sure. At number 9, we have an EP named after this year. It is 2019 by singer-songwriter Lucy Dacus. This EP is a mix of originals and covers. I believe the first half is originals, and then that kind of clears the way for the punky and lo-fi aesthetics of Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark, along with Phil Collins's In the Air Tonight and Wham's Last Christmas. Moving on from there, at number 8, we have the brother of the industry plant Billie Eilish. I am referring to Finneas with his EP Blood Harmony, a bedroom pop release that is still very expansive and gorgeous for its soaring vocal melodies and a sick beat on my favorite song, Let's Fall in Love for the Night. At number 7 is a Canadian collective of broken social scene with Let's Try the After Volume 1, the superior of the two volumes that were released this year. I actually almost forgot that this thing existed, but I'm glad I went through my music library altogether because it did remind me of this great release. It is hypnotizing and dazzling with its synthesizer work. Moving on to number 6, we have one of the most revolutionary artists when it comes to the short and catchy tunes meant to be remixed a million times. I am, of course, speaking about Lil Nas X with 7. Yes, Grammys, please take note, this is not eligible for Album of the Year. It is an EP. Okay, with that out of the way, Lil Nas X, he's established himself as a pretty versatile and fun artist. I never would have expected the pop or emo, rock, country thing to be expanded upon for a full release like an EP, but this thing actually caught me off guard in a good way, and just how decent it is. And no, it's not incredible, it's not the best thing I've heard, it still has its issues. I'm just going to give it some praise because the memes, they didn't get to me. I think they didn't faze me. My number 5 favorite EP of 2019 goes to Death Cab for Cutie with The Blue, a 5-track collection that sees the first 2 songs display unique drumming patterns. Song 3 slows things down before we have track 4, which is a song that's grown on me a lot, and then we have the final song that ties together this short, enjoyable alt-rock release. At number 4, we have an EP full of Neil Young covers. It's by Jeff Rosenstock and Laura Stevenson. This one's called Still Young. It's a wonderful collection of Neil Young songs. They are given this lo-fi treatment by Jeff, and him and Laura, they prove that they have really good vocal chemistry with each other. Thrusting in at number 3 is the Canadian girl rock group of The Beaches. Their latest EP is entitled The Professional. I am kind of disappointed that they haven't put out a full record over the past couple years, but this EP, it will have to hold me over. It's still phenomenal, and it's still infectiously catchy. Each song definitely sounds like a single, and Jackknife Lee's production actually enhances their sound as a band, even with the tinge of electronic elements on the song Snake Tongue. The sky's the limit for The Beaches, I keep saying that, but I do expect big things from them in the next couple years. At number 2, the second best EP of 2019, in my opinion, is Squid's Town Center. This EP is like a sandwich of LCD sound system between 2 pieces of Tim Hecker. We have weird, trippy soundscape instrumentals bookending this short EP of 4 songs. The middle 2 tracks are a big contrast to the first and final, no doubt because of the defined elements of rhythm, melody, and a whole lot more just being jam-packed into the extended song lengths. Match Bet and The Cleaner, these 2 tracks remind me heavily of one of my favorite projects from last year, Parquet Courts' Wide Awake. So yeah, if you're into the more progressive side of post-punk, I know Parquet Courts are not. But at least with that comparison to Parquet Courts, I can say that, yeah, Squid, yeah, if you like that other band, you'll like them. And now, my number one, my favorite EP of 2019. This is a part 2 of a 3-part trilogy. With the other 2 EPs, I didn't really care much for them. I am talking about the Canadian artist Grandson with his part 2 of A Modern Tragedy. What I like about this EP so much, I think it's the pinnacle of trap and alternative rock with its crossover. The tunes are compelling, the production is deafening, and it's just a giant wall of sound. It's the lone EP this year that I actually love from start to finish, and I can't recommend it enough for its forward-thinking genre fusions. And at number 0... oh, wait, we're done. Okay, there you have it. Those are my top 10 EPs of 2019. Make sure you drop a comment. Be sure to share your picks down below. Challenge me on what you think of mine. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new in town. Make sure to stick around for the rest of List Season 2019 if you're enjoying yourself. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a rockin' day.